Maybe it's time to accept that the way to truth, to freedom, to liberation is to give up this way. Is to give up all intent maybe this speaker is pointing you in a particular direction. And at the end of any direction, there's a new path. This is a world of paths. The mind is a world of countless revelations. Some in our valuing mind appear to be good, some appear to be bad, some appear to be great, some appear to be horrific. What Zen, Lao Tzu, Buddhism, they all take you to that place of no path, that paradisial moment that is here now. What this speaker discovered, that God is not what the mind said it was, what the mind thought it was. God is not the form, the space, up there, within here, left, right, after life, before life, after birth, before birth. God is not appearing as anything, but it is always here as the realization, as the moment. You discover something exceptionally new. It's not the thing that you discover, or the experience or the sensation that you discover. It is in the moment. It is in that moment of reconnection, that moment of realization. It is in the movement that was not there before, but it was, because mind was masking it. And is not there now, because again, mind is masking it. It is the moment when you, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, everything separated to reveal the real you. And the real you experienced this coming, this moment. And it was in the moment, not the beginning, not the end, but the movement of this moment subsiding. And what you can say is this: how can I relate this to an experience in life? I remember when I was a child, I don't know how old, 3, 4. My parents took me aside and said, "You're going to face many difficulties in your life. So you must prepare yourself for this life. You must question this life. You must challenge what will come ahead. You must change your mindset. and always move forward. Never look back. Always try and be the best. Always think there is something much more fruitful at the end. Just prepare yourself and face all questions. I never knew what they meant, really. I remember my feelings saying to myself, why? Why do I have to chase for something? Why do I have to follow and question things? Why do I have to do all this stuff? Because I am happy as I am. I have a body, a life. I have a family. I have profound love. I have this inner knowing that all is good as it is right now. I could never understand why anyone would say such or pass on such information to take away that moment of being happy, to introduce fear and doubt and hope. But of course, parents are just following suit, and you find yourself saying it to your children. But that moment in realization, I became that 3-year-old, 4-year-old child again. In that moment, I am happy as I am. Meaning, there's nothing else really important but life. Life is sacred. And of course, the message is clear. Christ's message, as you face this moment, this realization, this revelation. You will never enter the kingdom of heaven until you become like the child, innocent, purely grateful and happy for being here as I am. So there was a test from God to see what would come. The adult did not go forward. The child went forward. And God was happy. Happy enough to send this body back with that same mindset. I am happy as I am. There's no needs, hopes, beliefs, expectations for anything to be revealed other than that moment. It matters not what happens when the body passes. So many attempts to try and describe God's wisdom, the messages from God or consciousness. But maybe it's time to stop pointing, just to stop discussing these mind games of consciousness, non-duality, awareness, presence, all the things that one is, all appearing as if there's another new path. God is the path, an unmoving, unsensational, incredible revelation of this mirror of light and astonishing, incredible, mysterious, magical possibilities that take place in front of our eyes, these eyes, every day, that we miss because our mind is somewhere else. As a child, I also remember a moment after my parents had given me this preparatory talk to what was to come. I woke up one morning and looked out the window. I saw this light shining through the curtains. And I saw this incredible, like an impressionistic painting of dew. It was the most profound, sparkling and mystical light that created and changed the world. And I thought to myself, dew can do what humans try to do every day. And the dew just falls and lands and creates a new day, a new way, just like that, just like that. There is no path, but there are billions of paths that make up this one path. And I say tread them carefully. Be like the child. Be grateful. Be in the midst of this dew, because you are the dew changing every day. You are that sparkling light. And God is grateful for you for whatever you do. As long as you do it like the child, with innocence, with gratitude, with compassion, and with no effort of trying to think something better awaits you in any moment. The dew falls, the bird flies. We think. Remove this thinking by accepting it as just flotations of paths that have found their way through you. Be grateful for them and allow them to pass. Allow everything to pass and change, and your life will be good, as it is now. I started off as here-ness, and that's a good place to be, in the here and now.